So I think what I'm going to do, just because I don't want to put you through that, is I'm going to probably kind of tell you what I'm going to do and then check in so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But once again, I'm doing I'm just having fun, and I don't know if you guys are big Lydia Millen fans, but I'm a huge fan. I just love her style. Like, I've been so inspired by her. And you know what? Like, what's really cool is that I never, with fashion and stuff, I really haven't seen anything that's really inspired me. But she has, she really has. And of course, I have my own little spin that I like to take on it. But I have an outfit that I will be showing you, and I'll be showing you my makeup that is in the same kind of genre as what she does. Yeah, so, and I'm just having fun with it. I hope you have fun with it. Maybe she's not your thing, but maybe you could take what I do and make it your own, just do something different. I think that's the thing. As you, as you get older, excuse me, you want to keep things fresh. You want to be willing to try different things. And, because you might end up really loving it. So as far as with my makeup look, first thing I want to recommend is anytime you have a turtleneck, put a towel around it. I always wear my turtleneck before I do my makeup because I don't want to make a big mess when I'm trying to put it on over my head. So that's why I do a towel. And we're going to do kind of a glowy look because that's what she likes to do. And I usually don't do like super glowy like the way she does it, so it'll be fun to try something different. So we'll see how it goes. Back. So I got my little towel. Look at all this pink dye from dyeing my hair pink. So like I said, I'm putting this on to protect. But one of the things I want to talk about is eyelashes. So I was kind of playing around. I think sometimes when you become when you become mature, when you are more of a mature woman and you're trying to figure out makeup, and a lot of times what you see is, I think there's like an extreme. There's all, what you really have is for people who are young. So a lot of times, not necessarily professional makeup artists, but I think you see a lot of, like if you're on social media, it's a lot of people who are very young, under 30, in their 20s most likely. And so the tricks that work for them are not going to necessarily work for people like us who are over 35. I'm 50. So, I was thinking about this, and even with professional makeup artists who have many, many years under their belt, they're actually doing makeup for performers. Most of the time, makeup artists do makeup for performers. So they're not I don't know if, I'm not trying to, diss any of the makeup artists because I think they're amazing. I think they're phenomenal. But I'm just thinking that I don't know if there's a place for people like us who aren't performers, who love makeup, and just want something that they can wear either every day or, say for a black tie event. So I think those of us, I was watching this other video and she had this really cool idea with highlighting in a different way. And I have to look it up and check out her video. But I liked where she was going with it. And so, yeah, we have to do things a little bit differently. And so what was I just doing things a little differently? And, you just have to come up with different techniques that may not work for young people, but will work for us. So anyway, and I think that's kind of like where those of us who have mature channels, that's where we come in. We can start to teach ourselves how to do makeup for older people that looks really great. So we're going to try to do a look similar to what Lydia does in her makeup. Now she kind of has more of a golden kind of a bare kind of makeup, no makeup kind of look. So what my idea is this: she always uses the By Terry CC cream. That's super expensive. I tried it. I didn't really think much of it. Didn't like it. But I do think this could be a possible dupe. This is Physicians Formula Rosé All Day. It's an oil-free serum. Has the same kind of shimmer that you'll see with the CC serum that's white. it looks very similar to this, and it has similar ingredients. Like, and in fact, this has more, a little bit of more of a rose. It's higher in the ingredient deck than the one in the CC cream for by Terry. So my plan is, because she doesn't go just for the white, I'm going to try and see if I can add a little bit of this stuff, just a tiny bit, because it's very strong. This is Melanie Mills Hollywood Sondra Deluxe Glam Body Radiance. You can use it on your face as well. I'm going to add a smidge of this, and then I still want to have a smidge of color, and unfortunately I would recommend using like Becca. You know, they have those liquid highlighters or anything like that, like a liquid highlighter but that has a little bit of warmth or color to it. So instead, unfortunately, I don't have anything like this, so I'm going to improvise with this stuff. This is a light glow leg makeup for fair skin tones. So I'm hoping, I'm going to kind of mix all that together and apply it with my beauty blend. I'm just going to kind of do everything kind of like her. Right now I haven't done any major skincare. My skin looks pretty good, so it's kind of like in a good mood, and so I don't really want to mess with it too much, because I did a lot of skincare yesterday, and that's kind of like, for me, I can't do like skincare every day. My skin doesn't like that. It'll punish me. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that about what I'm going to do in the beginning. Just put it all on the beauty blender just like this. Use it kind of like as a mixing tray. Take a break quickly after putting my base, you know, the similar CC cream, which, just again, let me just say, with this Physicians Formula, it has similar, does the same kind of stuff that the by Terry does, and this is like $15. Right, so for foundation, because she does that kind of glowy look, I'm going to have this, my Matte Fit and Poreless in, does it have the actual name? Warm Nude. And I'm going to mix it again with the Melanie Mills Hollywood to get my foundation. So I've never really done the like super highlight under the eye thing, so I'm going to give it a shot. I don't really have issues with wrinkles and whatnot under my eye, so we'll see how that goes, see if that works. I'll probably add this and then maybe another, well, I might do some color correcting and then add this, or I think I still have some Naked Urban Decay Naked Concealer. I think I'm going to go with that, because that's what I mentioned once again, that I like to color correct, and I like to really get in that dark area. Like, make sure you highlight that, or highlight it, or cover it up and then highlight it so that it brightens up your eye. Well, I guess it looks okay. It didn't blend very well, but that's most likely because what I use is really for the eye, for the eyelid. So but yeah, I guess I mean, it does look a little clearer. So I'm going to set, because I know she likes a nice bright under eye, so I'm going to set it with this NYX banana powder, and then the rest of the face, I think she goes with a kind of a glowy, kind of like a glowy finishing. So I think I'm going to do use my Hourglass. Is this yeah, is this Hourglass? Yeah, this one. I'm going to set with this one. Just to kind of continue that glowy look. However, what she's smart about, like, making sure that there are parts of it that don't look ridiculous, like as far as when you're doing the glow powder, you want to be careful not to put it like completely over your face, but make sure you go over some parts of it with the matte. I think she kind of goes around here with the matte. Make sure that it's kind of like your high points are where it's the glow powder is mainly focused. But for under eye, I'm pretty sure she uses kind of like a matte under eye, light colored under the eye setting. She doesn't really go too heavy, so I'm just going to kind of lightly dust the face with it. Now we're going to have some fun with bronzer. I don't think she doesn't really contour much. I might do a little contour for under here, but my girlfriend loves a contour. I mean, she loves bronzer. So we're going to kind of have fun with that, warm my face up. I'm going to do my eyes first, and then I'll do the bronzer. Use my Carly Bible BH Cosmetics for the eyeshadows, because they're kind of in that kind of earth tone nude kind of category that she likes to use. Alright, so here's my progress report. I've got the lashes. I've got having fun with the boop, my little boop, and just some nude eyes, and again using my Carly Bible, the first one. want to remind you also to make sure, I just think you can't go wrong with having, like, going all the way out with the lightest shade. Doesn't have to be like a shimmery shade, although I might just have fun with that. But make sure you do like a nice, you want to like open up the eyes, you want to camouflage the wrinkles. Not that you have any. They're laugh lines, they're happy lines. So got the bronzer going. I probably a little bit too harsh there, but that's okay, I'll fix it. But anyway, here's the bronzer. What I did was I first went over it with these 3 colors, and then just kind of like in the background and kind of like really up here and then kind of up here to kind of give it some lift, I added the Laguna dupe by e.l.f. So now I'm gonna do blush, and I think she does like a kind of like a pinky blush, so I'm gonna kind of mix these guys together, and just yeah, she's come around to pink blush. She was more about nude blushes, but ever since By Terry did that one with the pink blush, she loves it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that's my NARS Narcissist 2 unfiltered. A little bit too glowy, so like she does try to mattify some parts. So I'm going to take my Stay Matte but Not Flat by NYX. It's a foundation, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of go because it's a little too much texture, and I feel like I went a little bit too heavy on that blush. She's not a heavy highlighter kind of a gal. She's kind of like more about the glowy life. Either a little bit lighter. I don't think I want to go as intense as Carly Bible. So I think maybe I'll try this one, the Carly Bible. This is the second one. This is, I'm not sure the name of it, but it's this guy here, so it's not as intense. I don't know if you could tell. It's still kind of bronzy, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's do this one. Makeup is done.